Controversy surrounding the 780,000 rand donkey cart tender in the Northwest continues to grow further. It follows the procurement of 40 defective donkey carts awarded to a local community at a cost of 39,000 rands each. Then there was even more controversy when the provincial government could not reveal who it had awarded the tender to. The owners of the LKT business enterprise denied knowledge of the contract, making it unclear who the amount of 780,000 was paid to. Now, political party ActionSA is in the province said it will resort to the Promotion of Access of Information Act to get access to the tender documents. Joining us now to explain the party's motivation is ActionSA North West Provincial Chairperson Kgosi Kwena Mangope. Kgosi Mangope, good evening.
Good evening to you, sir. Good evening.
And thank you so much for coming through to talk to us. Now, the story is well documented and there seems to be some irregularities around this. What is Action South Africa hoping to achieve with this particular action at this moment?
Well, let me start off by saying that ActionSA is a party that promotes morality, consciousness, and ethics. And these are the values that are enshrined in our constitution. And we believe that these values enable us to restore dignity of our people. Now, you have referred to this very, very topical issue that came about in the Northwest of donkey carts being bought to transport children to schools, elderly to shopping complexes, and the sick to hospitals. Now, to me, that is unacceptable. In fact, it's a brazen display of the ruling party, of our people, to think that the mode of transport that they decided would be the solution in alleviating the problems that they have identified.
So in the process, or at least the action that you are intending to pursue, what are you hoping to reveal, or the findings thereof, just to clear exactly as to what happened, as there is not enough information that has come from those who were involved in this deal?
Well, you would recall that when this story came out, I called upon the Premier of the Northwest to come clean. And that has not happened to date. And that is why we are now taking the route of going the PIA route, through which route we hope and we believe we are able to extract the information that we require to be able to know the feasibility study that has motivated the department to purchase the donkey carts. Also, the criteria used to identify the beneficiaries, the bid adjudication committee records, and the decisions thereof, details of the successful service provider, and terms and conditions of this contract. This is the information that we believe through PIA we will be able to get from the Northwest Department Northwest Department, so that we get to know precisely what transpired and whether the right procedures were followed.
At this point, Kgosi Mangope, have you done any investigations to try and find out more information, or are you specifically waiting for PIA so that you know the information further as to exactly what happened? Is there any information that ActionSA has at its disposal as to what could have happened in this regard?
Well, the information we have is the information that we read in the newspapers. Hence, we called upon the Premier. I called upon the Premier to come clean. And now it seems that is not going to happen in the near future. Hence, we are going the PIA way, so that then we are able to get true records of what actually transpired in this contract. We are not going to be holding back. I think we have given the Northwest government time enough to come clean, so that our people should know what actually transpired. What is disturbing that matter is that the company that was supposed to have won the tender, clearly that is not the case, and there is fraud that clearly comes out in this whole saga of the donkey cart.
Once you have access to this information, what is the plan of action for ActionSA once you have access to this information?
Well, let's first cross the bridge when we get to it. Let's first get all the information so that when we take a course of action, we take a course of action being informed, knowing what actually transpired in the awarding of this contract and who actually ultimately benefited from this contract.
You had said
the company that is being the company that the department says was the contract that won this contract is not clearly, it's not the contract. They are saying that is not the case.
You had said that you have advised the ruling party to come clean, or at least ask them to come clean. What is your expectation for them in terms of coming clean? What sort of information are you expecting for them in coming clean? To tell you exactly what happened in terms of the tenders?
Yes, because primarily the company that the government said won this tender, clearly that company was in the process of being registered. Those are the reports that we have. And the owner of that company came on public platform to say she does not know anything about this tender. And as such, that is why we then said fraud clearly has taken place here. And we are going to follow that to the end so that we unearth whatever has happened in this contract.
Kgosi Mangope, at the risk of playing in the realm of speculation, what do you think happened here that led to this irregular tender?
Look, you are talking about speculation. I would not want to speculate. Hence, I'm saying we rather go the higher route. I don't want to speculate, and I don't want to cast aspersions. I'm saying we have an act that will enable us to reach at the bottom of this unfortunate situation.
Kgosi Mangope, we're going to have to leave it there, but thank you so much for coming through to talk to us.
Thank you very much.